Hi, I'm Allie, and I'm Living Chronic Faith. Thanks for stopping by, and happy Resurrection Sunday, everybody. I pray that you are enjoying a time of celebration and reflection, and that you are thinking about all the things that Jesus did for you on Calvary. If you spent any time in Vacation Bible School, Sunday school, or even if you ever saw a guy in a rainbow wig holding a sign at a football game, you are at least familiar with the verse John 3:16. It says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." What an overwhelming thought of how much God loves us, so much so that he couldn't imagine spending eternity without us. So he was willing to make such a huge monumental sacrifice. Wow. But the gospel writer doesn't stop there. He continues in verse 17. "For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him." I think about how Jesus was sinless, perfect, and blameless before God. Who would be better qualified to do a little condemning on this earth than Jesus? But he looked around at all the people. He saw their mistakes. He saw their sins and their shortcomings. And his heart was not moved to condemn and point the finger at them to call out all their wrongdoing. His heart was to save these people and make sure that they understood there was a God who loves them and who had a place for them in heaven if they would only accept it and believe. As I look around this world, there are some questionable things going on, some things that maybe I don't agree with or that don't line up with my particular set of values. But I'm so reminded and compelled this week to refrain from pointing a finger at them, because I am far from sinless and blameless. I have absolutely no right to condemn anyone. But that same finger that I've been so tempted to point at other people and say how wrong they are is that same finger that I should take and point them to Jesus and what he did for them, so that salvation would be available to everyone. So I pray that as we reflect on the finished work of Calvary and how that has absolutely changed our lives and set us up for eternity with God, I pray that we would take every opportunity that we get to point someone else to God as well. I love you. I'm praying for you, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy Resurrection. Living Chronic Faith is a faith-first community of believers living with chronic medical conditions and the loved ones who support them. For more support, encouragement, and resources, join the membership for free at www.livingchronicfaith.com.